Hello, guys. Welcome. Are the office hours of Tuesday. So, first of all, how are you?
Doing great. How are you, Jesus?
I'm good too. Nice. Okay. So, uh, as you may know, I don't know if this is your first office hours or not. But what we usually do here is to have Ask Me Anything type of sessions where you can just get out all your questions that you have about any feature inside of the platform or any issue you are having inside of it. I don't know if you have questions that you want to ask in this meeting, or if you are here just to hear another people questions.
I have a question, just so you know.
Okay, got it.
Same here.
Okay, I'm sorry, Patrick. Do you have any question too?
Yes, I do. Yes.
Perfect.
Can you hear
Okay,
me okay? Can you hear me okay now?
I hear you a little far, but I can understand you, so that's okay.
Let me figure out something here.
Mm.
Mic test, mic test. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can hear you better. Do you have an external microphone? Like,
Yeah, it's kind of hanging from here. Let me it's
oh,
showing
okay, got it.
it's showing that it's picking up well, but how about anyone else? Anyone else can hear me okay? Let's
Well,
try.
I
Is
can
that better?
understand you, so that's the important thing. I can hear you well. I'm not hearing you neither loud or low, so I think we're okay.
Okay, 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 awesome.
Perfect. Okay, so who's want to ask first?
Okay, I can go first if that's okay. Pretty quick. A couple questions.
Sure.
One, I was okay. So I went through the EPM course and I signed up for the lifetime version of the Xperiencify. I can't even say the word right now. So I'm going, yeah. So I'm going through the three steps, completing that information. I pretty much got 99% of it done. Just have a few questions on a few pieces. Like for example, the
Okay.
first question was in step one. When it comes to um, the domain, um, it says that you can allow XP to host it for you. You just give it a URL and it'll add that URL in front of .xp, etc. Just wanted to confirm that.
Yes,
That's correct?
that's correct.
Okay.
So in the step one, you have the option to edit the name of your course. You can edit also the course homepage link after the the URL slash the name. But you
Okay.
also you have the option to connect your own custom domain. Uh, so XP, when you access that domain, shows your site as normal.
Okay, so the URL that I give it, it's gonna put that in front of a .xp, and what else? Xperiencify.com, and that's gonna be the link to my school, correct?
Oh, okay. I think I see what you're talking about. So let me put it. Let me share my screen and give you the visual example, so it's
Okay,
clearer.
okay,
So I'm going to share where it is. Is this one? No, it should be this one. Okay, can you see my page, my screen?
yes, yes, a little bit,
Okay, perfect.
yeah.
Okay, so right here in your left panel where you have all these options, you have the option account, and right here you have the option your school. So right here there's a section that is called your school membership site URL, and right now I have enabled the custom domain. This means that to access my course, I just need to access this link. But this is a custom domain. So if I access this, I am redirected to my site. However, you can have disabled this, and this word here is what is going to be before the that Xperiencify.io. So you can put here whatever you want, like testing, for example, testing, and the URL will be testing.Xperiencify.io. So you can put here whatever you want,
Okay.
as long as a single word.
Okay.
Or I think, let me check, because special characters are not recommended here because it can alter the the syntaxes of the URL.
Okay.
So let me refresh this and let me preview it. Okay, this take a moment to change, or I'm not sure if it's because of the dash. So if I remove it,
So would this be an example of a non-custom domain?
that's correct. This is an example of a
Okay.
non-custom domain. You can change
Okay.
the first part of the link
Okay.
to whatever you like, and that if I preview it with the testing, this is still not working. Sometimes it takes a moment to work.
Okay. Okay. So let me just, can I share my screen with you for a second?
Sure.
Okay.
Let
So,
me. Okay, now you should be able to share.
okay. Okay. So I'm going to put AMR as my little code because I'm not going to do a custom domain, but it's under this custom domain section. That was a little confusing. So I guess I just need to select, I don't need to set up a custom domain.
That's correct. That is if you
Okay.
want to set your own custom domain, like for example, you are already paying for a custom domain in another host and you want to use that one in XP, but you don't have to. You can just use the default one and you can just change the initial part of the link to whatever you want.
Okay, great. So if I fill this in appropriately, then that they will basically know that I want them to use AMR, and then I don't need to set up a custom domain. And so they'll basically take AMR, put it in front of .xp, Xperiencify.com, and then I'm good, right?
Right. You just need to go to where I went and I put testing, but you
Yes.
can just put AMR and that's it.
Okay, and that'll be the link to my school. But the link to the course, is there a certain link that Xperiencify is going to create as a result of me setting this up this way?
Okay, so the link to your school, your site, that's correct, will be amr.experiencify.io. And the link to the course, if you remember, in the step one, you have the section
Uh-huh.
course name that it will show amr.experiencify.io slash and then the name you want that the course have in the link. This is
Okay.
independent from the name of the course. You can set a custom name for the course in the link in the step one.
Okay, okay, a custom. So this school name is this, the course name. So is it gonna take all of these, this whole course name here? And oh, I'm not. Can you still see my screen?
Yes.
You should be able to still see my
So
screen. Yeah.
you can use that
So do
as
I?
the name of the course, but for the name of the course in the link, um the links usually don't use the spaces. So usually people fill it with
Okay,
dashes. For
okay,
example,
okay, okay.
inner
So
slash dash dominion, etc.
okay, so I can shorten this for the most part, since it's not going, since it's gonna basically put that in the link, right?
Yes, the first time that you put the
Do
name of the
slash.
course, usually
Uh-huh.
the course will grab the name of the course and will put it
Uh-huh.
with dashes instead of spaces, and that's what it's going to use as the link,
Okay,
unless
perfect.
you
That
edit
helps
that.
out a lot. Okay, that helps out a lot. Okay, great. Thank you so much, Jesus. The next question is it's dealing with the Stripe account. So let's see. I think that was a part of traveling resources drip. Yeah, I think that was part of this section as well. It indicated, let me find that payment setup right. So I went through the video and it says, of course, you can use Stripe. And then it also here it talks about you can use your own payment method. So I do have a website that has a separate payment method from Stripe. I have another Teachable account which uses Stripe. So I'm trying to determine do I take the Stripe account off the Teachable account, put it on this XP account, or do I point this XP account to my payment processing on my website? I'm trying to figure out are there pros and cons?
Okay, I see. So the best way to do this is use the Stripe account in XP. The reason of
Okay.
this is it depends on how you handle your business. So, for example,
Yeah.
if you're going to sell the courses and you want to make for you because the customer should be easy for them, for you to do the setup, the most easy way is to create the order form in XP,
Okay.
have attached your Stripe account in XP, and everything is
Okay.
handled in XP. So if you have your Stripe account in Teachable, for example, and the customer pays in another platform or in another place, you will have to set up for example, a webhook uh, to send the data to XP to then create a student and add it to a course. So it will add you one more step when you could just done that directly in XP. So
Okay, that makes
it's
sense.
up to you
That
if you
makes
want
sense.
to cut the way of the process. Uh, I personally think that it's better, especially because you're using Stripe. Right now, XP only have the Stripe and for some cases PayPal available to do the payments. So if you were using another payment method, probably you will have to enforcedly use an external payment processor. But since you're using specifically Stripe and it's the one XP uses, I would advise you to take advantage of that and have it everything inside of
Okay,
XP.
that sounds good. And is there specific information that's needed in XP as far as to set up the Stripe account? Because I would have to go over to my
In
Teachable account and find that information. I'm just trying to figure out what I need to go grab to bring over to XP.
Got it. Yeah, in XP you just need to put. Let me check your email, the email of your Stripe account.
Okay, the
That's
email
all
of
you
the
need to
Stripe
put in
account.
XP. Yeah.
Easy enough. Okay, let me go find that, and that should be good. And then the last question I had was in setup step 3. It talked about emails, and I was emailing Marina, who's a project manager, and she's been answering a lot of my questions for me, so I can keep moving forward. I just wanted to confirm one thing. Let's see. Let's see. Um, yeah, right here. These welcome experiences. She indicated that 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 they would they have some default emails that they create or select from the XP templates within the platforms. And I was asking her about the student welcome, but I needed to address the emails from the rest of them. So I'm assuming because I said see above, I was wondering does that these default emails address all of these different types of email requiring? Because I'm saying please send emails and text messages. Is that what she's looking for here? She's not asking me to create the emails, right? But just basically give them a permission to do it, and they're going to pull it from their templates and plug it into XP. Am I understanding that correctly?
Okay, I see. So this is about the experience engine in the course. So we have some course templates in XP, and the expiring mini course one, for example, has already set up all the experiences needed to have these 5 points. And usually those templates already came with the experience already set up, the first step, the email, and all that stuff. Uh, so what she's putting you here is that you need to edit something in the platform, or
Yeah, she's saying it says check all that you would like added and add any special text you would like to include. So I'm just saying yes for emails and texts for each one of these because my understanding is it says they have pre-created experiences. So I'm assuming they just want me to tell them which one I want, emails, texts, and that's what I'm trying to get clarification on. Because if I click on this link, more information, it doesn't show me anything. It goes to this page, and then there's an error, and I could probably do some searching, but sometimes I search and I get like a ton of articles, and I don't want to waste time going through 100 articles. Um, so that's what I was trying to get. Am I right by just answering yes, emails and texts for each one of these, and then
okay,
let them choose the playbooks, what's already in the playbooks? Because I don't have any.
okay.
Yeah, I don't have any information.
I I get your point. So, um, like I told you, in some templates, the experiences are already set up with all the information. All the emails are set up already,
Okay.
and I think she's asking you if you want to edit the draft of those emails or if you want to let them how they are.
Okay.
Um, so let me see.
Okay. So if that's the case, I'll just say use the draft emails because
Yes.
she had made a point. She says we typically use default emails that we create or select from our XP templates within the platform, and she says her recommendation was for first time creators that they would take care of it by using the draft emails. For experienced course creators, then the experienced course creators can provide their own version. So I'm a first timer, so I'm okay with the draft emails. So if I just tell her yes, please use draft emails and texts, I just want to make sure that's good.
That's very good for first learners into this, because unless you already have the draft of the email you want to have, uh, the best way to do it is just use the default one, and maybe when you already have the course like in your hands,
Yeah.
you can always go to the step 5 in the automations, access the email, and maybe change one or two words if you want,
Okay.
instead of having to write all the template.
Okay. Excellent. Thank you so much. Appreciate your
You're
help,
very
Jesus.
welcome. You're very welcome. Okay, so I think Sereda raised the hand first.
Yes.
So, what question do you have?
Okay, Jesus, right?
I
That's
was here.
correct.
I was here when you opened the door. I was here when
I'm
you
sorry?
opened. I was here
Uh,
when you opened the door. I just came from off my phone.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Okay,
If you to
thank.
raise your hand.
I
I'm
was on the.
sorry. Do you have a question, Hamilton?
Yeah, I told you initially I had a question. Remember when you
I'm
asked me,
sorry.
only two of us that were on the line, and you
That's
asked.
correct.
I thank you. I
That's
appreciate.
correct. I remembered your name. Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. Okay, we'll go with you, Serena, in a moment. Hamilton, please go ahead.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Um, I I created a experience master expiring mini course, and I have the unlimited expiring mini course, but then I've got this note that says that I won't be able to publish until I move to a paid plan. I also have uh the I also paid for to through EPM when Murray had this I also paid for. So long story short, I need to know what I have access to. That's basically because as far as I know, I paid for to have courses, unlimited courses. I paid that money a little more than a little while ago. I just haven't done the courses. Are you
Okay,
able
I
to see
see.
what I have access to?
Yes, I am able to see it. I just need you to put your email in the chat so I can look for it.
Mm. No, the chat's not coming up. Okay, I see it now.
Okay.
So I actually have two emails. I don't know which one is under.
I found it with this email. Okay, let me see. So you said you had a message that you are not able to publish until you go to a paid plan, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And that shouldn't really be the case.
Mm, that's weird. Okay, so usually, and this may be important to know for maybe if you are a new user for in XP, any of you, the first time you publish your course, it tells you that you have to request permission to do it. Uh, you shouldn't receive the message that is that you have to move to a paid plan because I'm seeing that you are already in a plan. So I'm seeing here that you were missing that permission to publish your first course. So I'm just clicking approve. And now, next time you try to publish your course, you should be able to do it without any message. Using the first email that you sent, the iCloud of Hamilton faxed
Yes.
at iCloud.com.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so next time you try, you should be able now. And if you are receiving any error message doing it, um, you
Let you know.
can, yes, that's
Okay.
it.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Perfect.
All right. Thanks.
Okay,
Thank you. Yeah.
you're welcome. Serena, you can go ahead now.
Okay. Just a question. I have not done Xperiencify yet. So I got an email to do it, but I haven't published anything yet. So anything I need to know, I graduated, so I just need to put my course in, go ahead and do that and get started. Okay. Then I know where to find you, Jesus. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Good
Okay.
deal. That's it for me. Thank you.
Okay. Perfect. Welcome. Okay. So, See, so just to be clear, Sereda, do you want if you want, I can send you some documentation to your email that can help you get started in the platform? I think you're muted.
Yes, I would like that. Do you want me to send you my email or you good?
Yes, please just put it here in the chat and I will email you some articles that can help you with the basic setup of your course. Uh, and in case you want to do a more complex course, you can always email support at support@experiencify.com.
Okay,
Uh, but if you want to keep it basic, those articles will be helpful for you.
good.
Good,
Awesome. I said
perfect.
that. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay,
Okay.
so Rachel, what do you have for me today?
Um, I have a few questions. In the experience engine, when you automate it to send an email, is it possible to include an attachment to that email?
An attachment to that email.
Like say if we wanted to do a bonus, but we didn't want to create a whole separate module and we just wanted to send a PDF and have some trigger with that and just send it in an email, is that possible?
Let me see. I think I already tried to look for an option like that before, and I was not able to find it honestly. Let me check. No, it looks like it's not possible to add an attachment. The only thing you can add to an email right now it's either the GIFs gallery or a link. So right now the workaround will be to upload that file to a platform like Google Drive or Dropbox and then put the link in the email.
Okay.
But actually that's a good feature request.
Yes, I have a
Yep.
request for that feature. Speaking of feature requests, in the training, so you've got your module and you've got your training, and then you're putting in content, you're uploading media and whatever it is, and then it shows up underneath the video on their training page as buttons, and it'll have the different attachments, and you can click on them and they can do stuff with them. But if you want to have that link, that media link somewhere else, like on the homepage, it creates it as just a link that you can click on, but no button. And it's just, I don't know, I think it's a little bit not as pretty. Is it? And I've tried putting on a button and then including a link, but it doesn't seem to have that option. Can you guys make that? Like make it so that you can put a button anywhere and then include a link of any media that you already have in your gallery, in your media gallery.
Well, actually, I'm not sure if I didn't understand it correctly, but I think you were on the right path because uh, just to be clear, I think you were talking about the files you have in the download section of a training, and then you see them in the single training page as the gray buttons that you can click and download. So I think I can make this, I can show you this. So just to make sure that we are on the same page here. So for example, I think that my page has the downloads. Yes, okay. So for example, my training one has one download here, and it's a video. So, if I preview this, how can I increase this? Yeah. If I preview this, oh, yeah, great. Just give me a moment. These domain things take a little time to update. Okay, so here's the button. So you're getting the link from here, right? If
Yes,
I
and see
understood.
how down you have, can you see this from training one and you have an invoice link? So if you want to create a link somewhere else, it doesn't seem to give you the option to create it as a button. The only place it looks like there's buttons with the links is just right there, which is built in.
Yeah, so this test button is the one from the download section in the training. So I can right click it and copy that link, and you say that that link you are not able to create it as a button.
So if you want to create a link to media anywhere else other than having it listed right there, I haven't been able to figure out how to make a button with the link. Make a button somewhere else. I was
So
trying to
for
create, I have
example,
links on the home page and I can't like make it into a button. That's cute.
okay, so I'm going to create it from scratch. So I'm going to create a custom block, and I'm going to delete all of this and just have the button large. And I'm going to external link, and I'm going to paste the link here.
So you paste it as an external link.
Correct.
Oh, because I can
Yeah.
put an external link in. I just didn't know you could okay.
Yep. So
So
if I save it and I preview
I just
it,
copy the same link and put it in as an external link.
that's correct. And if I click it
Okay.
here, I get prompted to download the file.
Okay.
Yep.
That is, hope I can remember that. Let me just write myself
Well,
a tiny note.
actually, if I understood correctly, I did basically what you did, but I think that the only difference is that at the end I select external link, and you maybe were trying to use internal page because I know it makes more sense. But
Yes.
yeah, because of the word
Yes, I was trying to
external,
find it
but
within the media gallery and it wasn't giving me the option to do that. So then
yep.
I sometimes can't think outside of the box to make me look. Okay. My other question is, A couple, so we just started a course. It's for people are pre-registered because it doesn't actually launch until February 10th. This is our first time, and a couple people have chosen to pay in installments, and it's monthly. And so when their second payment comes up, how does that look for the student experience? Do they get um, um, an invoice or something from Xperiencify? Is that something we have to collect manually? How does that second installment happen? Do you know?
Well, when a student goes through an installment plan, due to the connection that we have with the Stripe, Stripe should create a subscription for them automatically that expires after a certain amount of times, and Stripe is the one who handles the invoices.
Okay, so Stripe will send something to the student to prompt them to pay that second payment.
Yep.
Well, fingers crossed. I keep
Yes.
experimenting and with myself as a student, but I can only spend so much money.
Right.
Okay.
Rachel,
Yeah.
actually, because it's set up on recurring, Stripe will take it out of their account automatically.
Okay, so
You won't
it'll
have to
automatically
worry
come
about
out.
getting paid. It comes
Okay,
out automatically, and the only way they can get out is they would have to go and file a
they would
claim
have to
against
cancel it.
you and all that kind of stuff.
Okay, so I need to just email the
So,
student, let them know it'll automatically come out in 30 days from the first payment.
yeah, my raised hand dropped off, so I'm actually next. If I could ask my question.
Okay.
Yes.
When you're
Uh,
done.
I think that was my main questions. One of my questions I think I already figured out the answer to, which was we have a policy of if someone doesn't like the course after trying it out for so long, blah blah blah, they get a full refund, no questions asked. I wondered in some platforms there's like a button to close or cancel your account or get out, but I'm wondering with this one if they choose to do that, they would just notify us and then we would, let the accountant know to send them a refund and then we would remove them as a student if they haven't done it already for themselves. Is that how that would work?
That's correct. So in that case, they will have to let you know via email or however they communicate with you. And the refund, you will handle it via Stripe because mostly is where the payment was handled, and that is have to be manually done. And yeah, the removal of the course and that stuff too.
Okay.
Yep.
I think that's all my questions. My other stuff is just around creating celebrations and using tags, and that's just a whole rabbit hole. I need to study some more before I know what my actual questions are.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you.
Good to know. If you have any question regarding that, you can always send an email to support and we can help you out too. Perfect. Okay. You're next, Sue.
Okay, thanks. Okay, so couple of things, but they're quick. One, a question about Magic Link. I work with kids, so the parent will be buying the course. The parent has the email. Okay, but I have my main courses for the kids, but I have a companion course for the parent. So what I know that when the parent buys it, you get one magic link, but I need a magic link that the kids could go into and just see the kids portal and not the parent portal. So the parent gets a separate course, something like that. So how can I make it? Because somebody told me to have the parent buy the kids course and give the parent a free course that they would get with the thing. So that way the parent, but how does it look if there's just one? How do I get two magic links so the parent only has access? So the kid doesn't see the stuff that I'm talking about with the parents, so they can't look at that. They only get their portal and then the parent gets both portals, because I want the parent to see what the kid's doing, what they're learning, and then and their companion course that goes with it.
Okay. So regarding that idea of having the parents in one course and the kids in another, should already do that part, because all the emails that you send in the kids portal uh, will only be, I mean, no, the other side. All the emails that you send in the parent course, the kids won't be able to see it because it's not the same course. And the parent, the automated email that you have with the parents will include the kids' information, so they will see the kids' information, but the kids won't see the parent information or anything like that. And in that way, you can have the
Well,
magic links.
I was told that if they just had one email login, that they're gonna see both courses because there's only, the kids don't have email. So there's one email, and so I'd asked this question before of what's her name? So Brenda. So there
Okay.
was just one email that goes in. So it's like, how can I get two magic links? Because it seemed like that wasn't possible.
Okay. In that case, the automation in the first course can enroll the parent also in the second course. That will create another magic link for that course, and the parent
Oh,
will provide only the magic link of that course to the kid.
oh, okay. So, so which way should I do it? Should I have the the parent buy the kids course and then I gift them a parent course and they get the magic link, or do it the other way and then the kid just gets the second link?
The other way.
So go
So the parent buys the order form for the parent will be from the parent course, where they will be automatically enrolling the kids course, and they will share only the magic link of the kid course to the kid. Because if you do it the other way, uh, the kid, if you use the order form of the kids course, the first course that pays will have both magic links, and if I understand, you don't want the kid to have both magic links.
correct.
So the first step of the sequence will be the parent course and then the kid course.
Okay, if I do it that way, will the parent have to use two magic links? I'm trying to get the parent to just have to have one magic link to get in, so they can see them both.
So that way the parent will have a
Or do you
the
want me
two
to have
magic
the parent
links.
buy the kid course and the parent course, and then I
Yes,
gift them a free kid course with a magic link that they give their kid? Would that work?
that's correct. Yeah, that one.
Okay, so they buy two courses and they get a free course that looks like a third, that's the kid course, just by itself with its own magic link.
Eh, but in that case, you're talking about three courses?
No, I'm just saying it would look like I would just give an extra kid course. Maybe that's it. They get a bonus kid course with a separate magic link. Then that way there's only one link for the kid, and the parent has both links so they can look at the stuff inside the same platform with the same magic link. That's what I need them to be able to do.
Okay. So, uh, I think I'm not
If they buy the
understanding
kid
the.
course and the parent course, then I give them a free kid course, is what I'm thinking from what you've been saying.
Yes. Yeah, so when they receive the welcome email of the kid course, that will be it will include the magic link that they can provide to the kids.
Okay, and I could call it a little something different, just to make sure we know that that's the athlete version of that, too, with the magic link to help the parent keep it straight. What's what.
Yeah.
Okay. And the second one, I'm running this as a membership because it runs year round. And I just want to make sure that when I show, like if they're in there for 3 months, 6 months, a year, eventually they're going to drop off because they're kids, and they may
Yeah.
not stay till they go to college with me. So will I be able to keep it? Because I want them to have access to all that information. And can I set it up? They can still keep everything they paid for, even when their membership drops, like out in the, I'm just kind of calling it a membership. They're just going to pay monthly for this. And as long as they're paying, they get access. Once they stop paying out in the online world, a lot of people won't let you have access to your stuff anymore. That's how they rope you in to keep paying forever. But I want them to stay in there because they're paying good money. I want them to stay in there and keep what they've got. Is there anything special I need to do? Even though it looks like I'm gonna just have recurring payments like she was just talking about. I mean, they're gonna be paying this every month, but I want them to still have access. Do I just do that internally in there whenever they got stopped? They have access to all that, or do I need to do something totally different to set this up properly?
Okay, I see. So, okay, so here's the tricky thing. Since XP has a connection with Stripe,
Yeah.
if the parent use the internal option to cancel their subscription, and because the profiles have an option in for subscription and then cancel, if they use that option, they will be removed automatically due to the connection that
Oh,
exists
yeah, I don't
already.
want that.
But if you tell them that if they want to cancel, reach out to you directly, you can cancel them in Stripe directly, and doing it that way, that won't trigger the automation that it's already integrated and won't kick them out of the course. But that
Okay, good.
canceling will have to be manually from your end in Stripe.
Okay. Okay, well, that's good because they probably will want to contact me so they don't lose everything that they've paid for. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And if they do go in there and forget and all that, I can manually put them back in if somebody does that, right?
Yes, that's correct. You can just go to your student list and just enroll them again to the course.
Okay. Okay, great. Thank you. That helped a lot.
You're welcome. Perfect. Okay. Uh, so who raised their hand first? Sorry, I was okay. Hamilton,
Him
go ahead.
again. I published the wrong course, but I wanted to, so how do I unpublish a course? I published the wrong course. But the other thing is I created a course, an EMC, and I want to edit it. Right now it's got Murray's face on it. Scroll down. It's got, and then I want to edit some words in it. How do I do that?
Okay. So first thing first, you already were able to unpublish the course or not yet?
Not this, I published the wrong one. When I said I got a couple courses in there and I had a EMC and I thought I was publishing the one that I have right now. And I didn't publish this one. So I published the
Okay.
wrong course. But the one I want to publish is I need to edit it. How do I edit it?
Okay. So if you are in your account, if you go to
So you
the
want me to
courses
share
option,
you want me
yes, it will be helpful if you can share your screen.
yeah. Okay, hold on one second.
Sure.
Oops. I'm trying to close down some because I don't want some privacy issues being exposed.
Yeah,
So
I get that.
should have did it earlier.
I have to move my tab to a different window so you don't see my stuff back there. Yeah.
Okay, I think I'm good. I think I'm good. Oh, no, I'm not. Okay, just got to move this real quick.
It should just show the page you're on. It may show some URLs, but some little tabs at the top, but that shouldn't matter.
Okay. All right, I'm good now. Okay, can you see that? Can you see the page?
Yes.
Okay, so I want to change this picture. This is the one I want to publish. But I want to take out
Me.
diversity and I want to take out inclusion.
Yes, but you're seeing this as a student. So,
Clicked on the thing to see it as a student because I didn't know. When I went back, I couldn't this is the only way I could see it. I don't know how to peruse around like I probably should. Do I go back to home? Do I go back to training?
so if you click on your profile, oh,
Can you
this one is the
that's the
admin
one.
view.
Yeah.
This one. So can you close this?
When you say close it, you mean just close it?
Just click outside of the
Save it?
box. You can save it and then click out of the box.
Okay.
Okay, this one. So if you scroll up, so this is the course that you wanted to publish before you publish the wrong one, right?
Yes.
Okay, so what you were seeing before was, I think, the home course page of this course. So if you go to the step 4
Right here.
and edit there, click it, click on step 4 page and templates, and click edit in the home one. There you go. Okay, so you can just put okay, got it at the bottom. And here you can put edit content in that exact block where you're hovering your mouse. Edit content. And at the left where it says column 1, you will see that it has the video option at the bottom. That one.
Yeah.
So that
It's the
image is it's the Mori one. Where it
okay.
says thumbnail.
Okay. So
So
what do
this
I
is supposed to be a video, but right now it's the video without the video. It's just a thumbnail, so that's what is the Mori picture.
okay. Do you guys have some generic pictures or anything, or do I need to
So
probably
for
need to
example, if you remove this one, click on remove, click on browse, right there. You have a these are the image that you have uploaded, but at the top, if you put scroll up where it says uses image from Unsplash, the left one, that one. So these are default images
okay.
that you can use. So you can just pick one and use that one as an image there.
Okay. Um yeah, I just gotta do one more. Oh, shoot, let me just do this.
Yeah, you'll have to play around with that because the executive came up with better things than the word officer because they think, military and police.
Yeah,
And
government.
yeah, so you'll have to probably play around with that quite a bit to get the right words to get the pictures that you want.
Yeah, I'm just gonna just put in something. Let me uh well
Entrepreneur or something.
Let's see what happens. Ugh. All right. Let's just. I'm trying to. My target audiences are African Americans, and I can't find any. Um.
Top right.
Well, you can always just Google your. You can just Google it and find the image, download it, and upload it.
Yeah. Um.
They just pick a pretty picture and stick it in there.
Yeah. Okay. What should I pick? Let's pick sky, mountain sky. Mm. Oh, let me pick this and then just do that. I want to get this. I want to use it. You know what I mean? I want to start to. That's cool. And how do I change the words diversity and
Okay,
include?
so you can close this part.
I don't have to save it. I can just close it.
No, you have to close it, and next you have to save it. Click close, and you have the option save changes at the top.
Okay.
And it saves. Okay, so the word diversity right there, that I think that is from a training you have.
Yeah.
So you have to edit the training because this is pulled from the training.
How do I do that?
So you have to
Training
get out
content.
of, click back to page list, but you can close the tab.
What do you mean close the top?
Close the tab where you are editing this.
Right here?
When you click edit in the step 4, this should be open in a different tab. So you should have another tab for your course, your coach admin account. Can you go back there?
Go to home?
No, you should have the option in your navigation of your browser.
Okay,
At the
where
top?
do I go? Right up here?
No, at the top.
This is as far as it goes. It doesn't go any higher.
I mean your browser tabs at the top.
Oh, you're talking about up here?
Yes,
You're talking about up here?
yes. So
Okay.
one of those have to be that one. Yeah, that one. Okay, so if you go to the step 3, the training 1, click it,
Just click on it.
and you can change the training name right there.
Okay.
And that's it. You just have to click on save, and now the name of that training will show us as this.
Can I
The
change
save
from the
button
width?
is at the top. Yeah, you can change all of it
Can I
if you
change
want.
right here? Right here?
Yes, those are the training notes.
You know, I'm not gonna worry about that.
Oh, but I think you didn't save
Yeah,
it.
you had to go up and save.
Yeah, click it, the training one again. When you're done, if you scroll up,
Okay.
Okay, so if you scroll up, you have the option save right there.
Okay.
You can close it now, and now it changed. That's it.
Okay, so I'm gonna take this out real quick. So I just write right here.
Right.
I mean, it's gonna have some of the same things, but it just won't have those titles, which is a no-no right now. Do I change this or doesn't matter?
Well, this only controls the link of the training. So if you don't care too much about the link that the page will look like, you can just leave it as it is. It usually takes the first name that you give it to the training.
Okay. And then how do I send this to someone to because this is a EMC, how do I send it to someone uh it's virtually a lead magnet. How do I send it to some I don't I'm not going to charge anybody for this. How do
Okay,
I
so you can close this one.
okay. This is
So you're talking about you are offering for free, right? So in the step two, you didn't set up any price, right?
no, I
Okay,
didn't.
so if you go until the bottom where it says important links and resources, you will see the one that it says your order form. You just have to send this one to your customers and they will fill the details and click access your course and they will be enrolled in your course.
Okay, where is it? Okay, this right here, I just have to copy this
This one.
link
It's
and then
correct.
they're set. They don't have to okay, they're set.
Yeah, if as long as you don't have any price set up in the step two, they will only have the option to put their name, email, phone number, and they won't be requested with any payment method information. And they just have to click access to the course and they will be enrolled automatically.
Okay, can you help me out? Can you verify that I don't have any, I'm new at this, so if you can verify that I don't have anything going on as far as that's concerned, I'd be appreciative. Can you double check for me?
You want me
Where I
to
go to-
enroll into your course?
Yeah, where do I go to
Okay,
see that?
so you can send me that link in the chat of the Zoom meeting and I can
Yes.
do it.
I think I gotta, do I have to stop sharing to do that? Because I don't see how I can do it.
No, you don't have to.
How do I do it then?
Copy your link and put it in the chat.
Yeah, but I don't see, since I'm sharing, I don't see I only see your faces. I don't see the bar and everything to do that. Hold on. Let
You
me
have to open the Zoom meeting.
uh, here we
Yeah,
go.
okay,
Oh,
perfect. Okay, just give me a moment and okay, so my first name, testing office hours. Oh, one last thing before I can enroll, you have to publish the course.
okay.
Yep.
So let me I'll share my screen one more time so I can do this fast as opposed to trying to figure out how to do it on my own. Okay. Do you see it?
Yes. So you
Okay.
have to scroll up and where it says unpublished at the top, the very top, unpublished, you have to click publish course. Yes.
Okay.
Perfect. Okay, so now it will work with the other course that you published by accident. If you scroll up, if you hover your mouse in the published, you will see now the unpublished option that you can use with the one that you publish incorrectly. So click unpublished course right now. It won't unpublish it right away. It's going to ask you, click
You
it.
want me to click it? Okay.
You have to confirm it and then type the exact name of the course. This is to avoid that you do it accidentally or something like that. Okay, so you can close that window and I'm going to try to enroll to the course.
Okay.
And okay,
And you know what? The other thing, when I did I just went on and did and let the AI do everything. And so this is geared towards African Americans or people of color. And the last module, it starts with a person that is Caucasian, and I couldn't change it or anything because I didn't want to start back from the beginning. Anyway, it's sort of
Okay, I already enrolled in the course.
okay.
So I was able to do it by just clicking
Okay.
the link and entering the information.
Okay. All right. So what does it ask for? The email address and phone number?
Well, actually, that's a very good point. Can you go to the step 4 again and edit the order form? It's the
Where?
bottom. Yeah,
Right here?
edit. So I was requested only with my first name and my email. I didn't have
Okay.
any field for last name or phone number. You can just click OK, got it, and edit the content of that one.
Mhm.
And click on the left column data option at the top left.
Here? Okay.
That one.
Okay. I don't think I
Um,
even did this. I think
so
this was a
yeah, you have hide the last name. Um,
I don't want to hide the last name.
and well, you can hide the last name if you want, and the phone number. I think that you also have it hide. Yeah. So you are completely free of show them or hide it. The way I see it, I just put the first name and the email. If you only want to have those options, you can just have those two options.
Yeah, it does have is this hidden, the payment stuff, or it just
Yeah,
is
that information is hidden if the course
okay.
is free.
Okay. So, okay, so and you just because I did those things doesn't mean that the course is not free right now. Okay, good. Because this means that the course is free when it says show payment and it's hidden.
Yes.
Okay. All right. All right, cool. Okay. So now I've got first name, last name, email address, and telephone number. That's cool.
Great.
Okay, perfect. Do I press save anywhere or do I just
You
press?
have to click close and then save changes.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you
Perfect.
so much.
You're very welcome. And to wrap up this meeting, Patrick, you have your hand raised for a while.
Yeah, this will be
Sorry.
a quick one.
Uh-huh.
I completed the Stripe setup. I found some documentation on how to do that using the email. So that's done. So the question that I have is I've been focusing on just setting up my course, but how does XP handle setting up coaching?
What do you mean by coaching? Like a
Yeah,
meeting
like
or
I'm
something?
comparing it to Teachable. So like in Teachable, I can set up a coaching offer separate from a course offer, or I can combine the two. But in XP, I'm seeing more of a setting up a course. Is
Yes.
there a way I can combine like coaching with a course? How does that? Is there a way to set that up in XP?
Well, if you're going to offer the coaching through XP, you can put in your order from an option for the coaching, like a different payment option if they prefer to choose the coaching instead of the course. And using tax, you can restrict maybe if they don't want the course and want the coaching or the other way, depending on what they choose, it's what they are going to see instead of the course.
Okay. So I set up the payment options, like I can say coaching with course or just course by itself, and specify
Right.
the prices, and then they choose the one, and then I could limit the access to what they gain, limit the access through the tool to what they have actually have access to. Is that
That's
correct?
correct. That's correct.
Okay, I could
In the
probably
order
dive into
form,
that.
when you edit the order form and you see the payment options, you will have an option to assign a tag if they select option A, another tag if they select option B, and that way you can use those tags to restrict the content of the course that they can access.
Okay, excellent. Okay, that's perfect. That's all I needed for right now. I'm gonna sit on this and review it one more time before I submit all, and I can probably figure out if I have any more questions by the next open office tomorrow. Thank you so
Perfect.
much for your help. Jesus,
You're
right?
very
I've
welcome.
been calling you
That's correct.
Jesus, but it's Jesus.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
and Patrick, I was just gonna say, because I've been around this for a while, make sure, I mean, on your sales page, put all that in your sales page. That's where that
Okay,
comes from. So then when they go to checkout, they know what you're talking about when you give them their different options.
okay, excellent. Put it in
So,
the sales
yeah, it goes
page.
back to the sales pages where you tell them all about the coaching options if they like for add-ons. That's what I do. I do add-ons for coaching.
Okay, awesome. Are you doing your
Yeah.
sales page in GoPro?
Yeah,
Okay,
go
awesome, awesome.
plus.
Okay, Go
Yeah.
Plus. Sorry, I'm all new to this. That's the next step. Thank you so much, Sue.
But you can do it all inside XP as well. So, I
Oh,
mean,
okay.
because that's
We
what I'm doing. I'm keeping as much inside XP because it goes right to the course, get the magic
okay,
links and all that. It's
okay.
just other email stuff for Go Plus. But they
Oh,
all the sales
okay.
pages linked to your courses do really well. I just have I tell them about the coaching and then put the options in. So when they see the checkout page, they're not shocked. They
That
know.
makes sense. Now, are there additional charges for each one of those things in XP, or is it covered by our fee? Okay, because I think GoPro, every time you pick something, you have to pay an extra little fee for it, right? And
Yeah.
Go Plus.
Go plus.
Okay, okay. I'm just trying to learn the foundations here to architect, which makes more sense starting out, and then what I can do later on would be maybe a whole another
A whole
situation.
bunch in XP because it's all related to your course. If your coaching is just on top of your course, like mine is,
Yeah.
so that seems to
So
make.
I
Okay.
got Sue, I got a question. So just like, so I didn't hear that because I got people in my kitchen.
Well, you can ask Jesus, but I was just mentioning to Patrick,
No,
make sure it's all on the sales page.
but as far as the coaching is concerned, like, so is it a separate thing that you do in XP for them to sign up for coaching as
Well, you
opposed to
can have
signing
you
up
can
for
have any sales page you want to go to your coaching practice. I mean, you can set up whatever you want.
Yeah, I'm talking about with the course that I have. If I wanted to have a coaching attached to it, like have them look at it for 3 days
I
and
just include that on my sales page. And then when they check out, they get the options of just the online only. Like, I've got like bronze, silver, gold level of coaching that goes on top of the online course. But
okay.
it's all done through the sales page. And then right, Jesus, then it just goes to the checkout page. And then they sign up for whichever option they want.
Okay, but do they access that your coaching through the course? I mean, like say for instance, do they click on a button and then they're in Zoom with you or something, or do they schedule time through the course to
Well,
meet?
everybody does it different. That's a whole different conversation, right, Jesus? You
Okay,
know,
I know
Yeah.
it's time to go.
there's a lot there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just if
Thank
you
you.
want to do it like in Zoom, for example, you eventually will get a Zoom link and you will put it in any part of the course that you want.
Yeah.
That's up to
Use
you.
use a calendar to schedule it and invite your people and all that good stuff. Yeah.
Okay,
And that's where you can go back to Go Plus that you can use their calendar and it'll show up. You got your Zoom meeting,
Yes.
every
and it'll
Tuesday
show.
at 6 o'clock.
Okay, it'll
Yes.
show up on their calendar. If I use Go Plus, it'll show up on their calendar.
If they
I,
download it, they have to
Yes.
do it
yeah.
themselves.
Yes.
But
Okay, cool.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Perfect. Okay, so that is all for today. Thank you to all of you for attending the meeting,
Thank you.
and there will be another office hour meeting tomorrow with Rachel. at 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So you're welcome to come too. So thank you for your time, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.
Thank you,
Thank you so
Jesus.
much.
Thank you,
Thank you
Goodbye.
so
Hamilton and
much.
Sue. Appreciate you,
Bye.
ladies and
Thank you
guys.
for your
Have a
patience.
good day.
All
Yes,
right.
thank you.
You too. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.